Alright, this is it. Final stage. Well, second to last stage, but the real final stage is only about 2 minutes, so I might as well do both of them right now. Now they really want you to expect everything on this stage. I mean, not only do you have more bosses to face off, you've also got turrets everywhere. You've got these guys that are spawning every single time you go off screen. And most of the time, they don't like to give you any health. And I don't know why. And you've also got another 2 boss fights at the very end, not including ones that you've already faced. But thankfully, at the end, you get a rather probably the best upgrade in the game, and the reason why I always go after this one. For you see, Sigma does not actually take any damage from a charge shot unless it's Zero's shot. And now we've got Chill Penguin again, but with the fire pillar, should be rather easy to take out. Sorry, fire wave. But pretty much same strategy as with everyone else. Just fire, jump over it, and fire again. It's surprising how much that strategy works for everyone. Except for Flame Mammoth. This is the only one that really doesn't work because it's too big to jump over. Alright, moving on. As I said, this is also the longest stage, too. And just all the stuff that they can pack into a stage, it's a bit obnoxious. And we're already at our next boss, Sting Chameleon. Same strategy as last time, nothing has changed. Just use the boomerang cutter whenever you see it, and you'll be good to go. I am taking way too much damage here because, in all honesty, I'm not trying too hard and I'm not concentrating. But, besides his tongue attack, he's pretty easy to protect. Alright, and our next boss is going to be Flame Mammoth. And the reason I can tell is because, 1, we haven't faced him yet, and 2, the area kind of hints at it. We got conveyor belts everywhere, we got heat over at the back. And we got these guys dropping down again. Now, you can also cut off his trunk, though, for me, for some reason, sometimes it likes to go off on the first hit, and sometimes it doesn't even want to come off at all. I don't know what it is that determines that. If anyone wants to help me out with that, please, let me know. Anyways, his weakness is the, I can't even think, Storm Tornado. Although it doesn't hit multiple times like it's supposed to, he just takes major damage from it. But, pretty much same strategy. Fire them when you can, and avoid the attacks. Well, that should be pretty easy for any boss, but just dash under him whenever he jumps and you'll be good to go. Just make sure you jump right before he lands, otherwise you're going to get stunned. Alright, moving on to the next area. Sorry about that, had to check on something real quick. Moving on to the next area. It's the home stretch before we get to our last two bosses. And it's not too bad, but like I said, it's just a marathon. And if you're really hurting for health, this is the best place to try and farm for it. But I wouldn't recommend it, because you're going to want to save all that health for the last boss. Per usual, the shotgun ice is really quite useless in this game. Honestly, all the other weapons do more damage, but I really never find myself using them. I don't know why.
Zero!
You're no different than Zero. You worried about Sigma when you should have been worried about me.
Vile! You...
I guess my destroying you here is all part of Sigma's plan. I don't usually like following other people's plans. What? Zero! You're harder to destroy than I thought!
X, there's nothing more you can do. It's over! Zero! Zero!
Hope you're ready, X!
Now comes Vile, who I admit is the most unpredictable boss in the game. From what I know, he really doesn't have any weakness, but he does use a lot of different weapons. He has a pathetic little machine gun that doesn't even reach across the screen. He's got a bomb that he drops from the air, and he's got an electric spark. But that's about it. And I'm cutting it really close with him.
Zero! Hang in there, buddy!
X, I'm always telling you to be more careful. But now look at me.
Don't waste your energy talking, Zero. We gotta fix you up.
There's no time for that. Here, take my arm parts. Use them on Sigma.
Zero.
Go now. Maverick, Hunter X.
Now this line is slightly different if you already had the Buster upgrade. But now we've got the Zero arm. Might as well go ahead and use one of these now, because this next boss requires full health. But now, you can charge up every single weapon. And Zero Shot is much more powerful than the regular Arm Buster upgrades, so that's why I chose it overall. Makes the game much harder, but worth it in the end. And now we have D-Tank, my most hated boss in the whole game. It's pretty much, you got two moving pillars. The top one will never go down quite to the bottom, but touching it will give you touch damage. The bottom will not. He'll stun you just like Flame Maverick will whenever he bumps into the wall. He will try and crush you if you're in the middle, and that's the only safe box you can go through. He will shoot an electric beam, which you have to dash under in order to avoid. And he doesn't have too many attacks, but he deals off a lot of damage. has a lot of invincibility frames too. And he, again, does not have any weakness as far as I am aware. God damn it. But push on through and you should eventually beat him. And there we go. We only have one more level left, and it's not going to be very long. But before then, let's go ahead and get the best upgrade in the entire game. So, we just need to come back over here. Just turn on Steam Chameleon or Rolling Shield throughout the entire level, and wait until it gets right here, and then jump.
Ah, X. So you've made it this far, have you? Enter this capsule, and you will receive an ability that only a few people have been able to master through intense training. Since your soul is nearly human, I suspect you can master it. X, feel the power flowing in you. Learn to throw fireballs.
Alright, so now we have the fireball, which for some reason my video decided to stop recording at that part to show you what it is. But it's pretty much just like throwing a fireball, just like in Street Fighter.
I'm beginning the mission.
So, let's go ahead and let's take care of Sigma. Just activate your rolling shield up here, and this is where you can farm for some health in case you lose your health later during the fight, and you know you have to restart. But just climb all the way up, go over to your regular shot, or if you don't have the Hadouken, just get your ice shot ready.
I see a new clarity in your eyes. You are no longer troubled.
What you've done is unforgivable, Sigma!
X, that look in your eyes makes me think you might be ready to face me. But why don't you try this on for size first?
Like I said, the Hadouken makes everything easy.
Impressive, X. It looks like you really do have the potential I had seen in you. Our potential is limitless.
You think you have potential? You're insane, Sigma!
That's not what you really think. You say you believe in justice, but that's not true. You've only been led to think that. Nothing more. I'll take you on.
Even Sigma is weak to the Hadouken.
I should have known you could do it, X.
He will always block your first shot,
Magnificent, X.
but just shoot then do the Hadouken and you'll be
Classified as a
fine.
B-class hunter.
Sigma, your Maverick plan stopped right here!
It's not over yet, X. The battle, the angst, the destruction. I will make you understand the true potential of Reploids.
I'll finish this! Right here, right now! I will defeat you, Sigma!
I never understood why he decided to use a wolf-like body for the last part, for his ultimate weapon. Anyways, this form of Sigma is also weak to the Hadouken, but in order to even use the Hadouken, you must be at full health. And it's the only spot where he can where you can stand on. And for some reason during this attack, he is completely immune to anything else. But he just only has a couple attacks that will occasionally slam the ground. He has this electricity attack, which goes on both hands, a flamethrower attack, and he also has that beam attack, which I don't know the proper name for it. But this is why I said it's best to go for Zero's upgrade. Because it's the only charge shot that will affect his head. Or that will attack him. No, let me rephrase that. It's the only charge shot attack that will actually hit his head. The others just bounce off. But there we go. That is the end of Mega Man X. Afterwards, you get this nice little animated cutscene and everything for the credits, which we hadn't seen since the very intro. And then we also unlock a movie, The Day of Sigma, as well as Vile mode, which lets you play the entire game as Vile. He has his own exclusive lines and weapons, and it's quite a challenge, to be honest. But
my name is Thomas Light.
That is for next time. The next time I come back to the Mega Man universe, I'm going to be coming back to Mega Man X2. I do not know when I will come back to do Vile mode on this game, but sometime, I promise.
He is able to think.
Until then, I am Milky. You guys have a wonderful night and take care.
This means that he is also imbued with the materials necessary to facilitate the evolution of robots in the same manner as life. It is an unfortunate fact that human life is short and fleeting. I fear that I will not have the time to ensure the safety of the X project. That is why I have decided to seal him away. Perhaps he will be discovered in the far-flung future and will fight valiantly to ensure peace for all people. Yes, I firmly believe that this will come to pass. But I am not without worry. I fear that X will be swept up in the war we call progress. I urge the people of the future to remember that X is the world's hope.